Hello and welcome to the round one of ACF1 Formula 1 Championship. This is historic Grand Prix for this league as this is the first official race in the first official season. We are driving Assetto Corsa Simulator and we are driving RSS Formula Hybrid 2021 version 3. As you can see, we're starting season at 16th of February and we'll finish season on 25 May 2022. We'll have 11 races, but you will be able to see in a moment. We'll start at Bahrain. Next week we are in Canada, Baku, Sochi, Istanbul, Spa, Classic Spa, American Grand Prix, Singapore, night race at Singapore at City Circuit, Silverstone, Interlagos, and the final round will be at Suzuka, and we hope that we will have a title battle at Suzuka. For some of you who are not aware of the rules, qualifications are 18 minutes, teleport to the pits is not allowed, race distance is 50% of the race, real race distance. Traction control, stability aid, ABS and all other assists are off. Tire wear and damage rate are 250%, fuel rate is normal 100%. Safety car is operated manually, so race direction is choosing if safety car will go out on track or not. You cannot unlap yourself if you are lapped during the safety car, and we are using rail penalty 4.3 version licensed by David Bolognesi. Great application, and we have also Stewart team who will inspect all this race, and also drivers will have opportunity to report any incident that Stewart team didn't notice. Refueling, teleport to pits, engine repairs are not allowed, and there is no more Q2 rule like in real Formula 1. You can choose tires for the race. There is mandatory pit stop, and of course you need to use the two different tire compounds. And let's see lineup now. Freddy Dango from South Africa and Marcelo Vaz from Panama will represent Mercedes. Simon Petronas, Kroem Zer, Mario Jaya from Croatia and Dimitrija from Serbia will fight for Red Bull. Edin from Montenegro and Iggy Radberry from Serbia will fight for McLaren. Orange color, Logica from Bosnia and Zen Metternich from Netherlands will fight for Alpine team. Vox from Croatia and Vedran Antic also from Croatia will fight for Aston Martin. Scuderia Ferrari, HD Storm and Dreadis both from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Fernando and Rope Torres from Spain for Alpha Tauri team. Alfa Romeo team also guys from Spain, Mario Perez and Papiculo. Williams Racing, Nacho Broom and Aureo Block also guys from España. And Miguel Vincens will represent Haas. Tonight we'll have 15 drivers actually, and we will not be able to broadcast qualifications, but we will try to manage that for the next streams. So for now, Zen Metternich was the fastest on the qualifications, and he's got the first pole position in the history of ACWA F1 Championship. Freddy Dango was just behind him. Dimitri is third. Aurea Block, very good starting position, second front row. Marcelo Vaz on the 5th position. Mario Perez 6th. Mario Jai is on the 7th position, one of the title contenders. Papiculo is 8th. Rope Torres and Fernando Mata are 9 and 10, and not a good appearance from McLaren's, and 11 and 12 place for Edin and Iggy Radberry. Vedran Antic is on the 13th place, Nacho Brom for Williams on the 14th place, and we have a representative of Ferrari, HD Storm. This is his first place, and let's see how he is going to drive here. This is his first official Assetto Corsa race he has from F1 2021 World, and he's very good driver, and we expect that he will progress from race to race. And now it's the time for the race. Race is going to begin in a few moments. Let's see if we are going to have a clean start. And ACF1 Formula 1 Championship just started. Dimitrios is attacking. Dimitrios attacking three cars side by side in turn 1. Oh, there is a contact between Mercedes and who was that? Audio block. Audio block was that. Mercedes is losing position, but Dimitri is on the second. But Zen Metternich is going to attack him. Zen Metternich is going to attack to get back into the second position, and yes, he is attacking. But Dimitri is not going to let that go. There was a slight contact between them, but Dimitri stayed on the third position. Oh! The mistake here from Zen Metternich, and Dimitri is back on the first position. Dimitri is back on the first position. While Freddy Dango already made my gap, but this will be the attack. This will be the attack, and Zen Metternich used the small error from Dimitri, and he's back on the third position. He's back on the third position, and Mario Jaya is there. Mario Jaya is also there. He's watching that battle from behind. Ooh, what was this? This was the problem for Mario Jaya, and Perez is going to use this opportunity. Perez is going to use this opportunity, and he's going to attack Mario. He's going to attack Mario, and he's on the fourth position. Mario lost one more position. So, first position from Freddy Dango. Let's see if McLarens can do something here. They're close to each other. Battle between McLarens. Very safe start, and Marcelo Vazzi unfortunately is going to the pits. There was a contact between Williams, and he will pray for safety car here. And Freddy Dango is on the first position. Freddy Dango, guy from South Africa. He is representing Mercedes. He is taking number 44, just like Lewis Hamilton. And this is mistake. This is mistake from Freddy Van Dango, and Zen Metternich is using that. Zen Metternich is using that to pass. And Zen is on the first position, while we see this battle for the second position. And we see this battle for the second position. Freddy is going to attack. And Freddy, he has inside line, but no. He will stay behind Minic. He will stay behind Minic. Very good start from Dimitri Minic, and very good driving from Dimitri Minic until this moment. Dimitri Minic is out of the track. Oh! This is DNF. His engine is toasted. Unfortunately, we saw the moment when he put it into the reverse, but unfortunately he pushed gas too much, and Zen Metternich is doing the 1:31 fastest lap, and Torres was also spin while Mario Jaya is in the pits. Mario Jaya is in the pits. There must be some problem with Mario Jaya, and this is not a good start for Red Bull team. This is not what they expected for sure, and they will also hope, they will pray for safety car. Dimitri Minic is out of the race, Mario is in the box, so Zen Metternich is having a great pace. He is back on the position. He had a pole position, and he is leading the pack now. Already 2 points gap between Zen Metternich and Freddy Van Dango. Marcelo was 15 seconds behind everyone else. He should now just focus, and he should try to drive as fast as he can. He didn't have the luck, and unfortunately for him, he'll have to wait for the safety car if he want to get back to the battle for points. Zen Metternich, first place. Freddy Van Dango started from second place. Mario Perez, Zen Metternich is doing another fastest lap, and he is creating a big gap. 3 seconds is now the difference between Dango and Metternich. Mario Perez on the third position, he gained 3 position, very good track. Audio Block had some contact, unfortunately, with Mercedes driver Marcelo Vaz, and that was the reason why Marcelo had to go to the pits, but very good driving for Audio Block, if we don't count that first incident. that will be inspected by Stewart team. Of course, Papiculo is on the 4th place. Mata, I think Mata just lost position from Papiculo. Fernando Mata, he started on the 8th place, 10th place, he gained 4th position. Vedran Antic, very good. Vedran Antic started from 13th position. Iggy Redberry from 12th position. Edin started from 11th position. Nacho Brom is there. Nacho Brom is there on the 10th position. HD Storm, Torres, and Mario Jaya, and Marcelo Vaz. Ooh, what do we have here? Spin for Edin, spear for Edin, and Broom will probably use it. And let's see now what is going on with this gap. We can enjoy here in these graphics, so you can see the gap in any moment. So let's see if Freddy can close this gap. Very good driving from Metternich, and there is a fight between Iggy and Antic, and Iggy is on the 7th place. One more position from Iggy. Let's see if Antic can maybe attack back. This is most interesting thing at the moment, so we will focus on this battle at the moment. Also, we are tracking the distance between all others, so we see that gap between Freddy Vandango and Metternich is pretty much the same, 3.5 seconds. Mata is very close here to Papiculo, so let's see if Mata can close the gap. Mata will have a DRS, and it's crucial to stay here behind, while we see that Zen Metternich is doing another fast lap, another fastest lap. It's very hard to stay behind the car that you are chasing, because you're in dirty air, and now Mata is using DRS, but Papiculo is probably using batteries, so he's even creating a bigger gap now, and there's really nothing here, at least not for now. What happened with Edin? Edin is going to the pits. Mario Jaya on the 13th place, he had some problems. Vaz also had some problems again. He did have another spin because he was 6 seconds behind Mario, but now he is more than 26 seconds behind, and he lost 9 places, as you can see here on the graphics. And who is back? Edin is back, and Edin lost 1 more position, so Edin is the last now, but he has the best tires, so let's see if he can maybe attack while we are still back. And we are watching a close battle between Alpha Tauri driver and Papiculo. Very good positions for Alfa Romeo drivers, 3rd and 5th position for them. I expect a close battle between McLaren and Alpine and Mercedes and Alpha Tauri and Alfa Romeo for the top 5 position. We will see. I think that Mercedes and Red Bull has, and also Alpine, they have a very good squad. They have very good drivers, and I expect them to battle for the Constructor Championship. But this is the first race. We will see. It's not going well for Red Bull team. While we see that While we were speaking about Red Bull team, Mario Jaya is out of the track and he's not moving. He has some problems and he is probably out of the race. We will see. He has some problems probably with VR or I don't know. He's still and he is now lapped by Freddy Dango. He did successfully start the car actually. He has some problems, but he didn't DNF. He didn't DNF, so he can maybe pray for a safety car and he can back into the lap with the readers. As we see that Freddy Dango is driving the fastest lap now, and he is closing the gap. He is closing the gap now, and let's see now if Freddy can close the gap. 3.5 seconds. Oh, what is this? Oh no, this is some server problem. 4 drivers are out of the server, or maybe we don't have a good representation. Please just wait few more moments to see what is going on. Actually, Block, Perez, Papiculo, Torres are out of the race, but Perez is somehow back. Perez is back, so maybe he just continued to drive. Maybe everything was fine on his display. Maybe this is just a problem for server representation. Oh no, 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 this is the same thing again. Unfortunately, there will be probably red flag now. We don't know what happened, but we want fair conditions for everyone, and this race will be probably repeated. But we don't know that yet. We will know that after the race, after race direction inspects this video and after we see the reasons for disconnecting. So let's enjoy the rest of the race. We are at 9 lap. Unfortunately, we had some problems. All the guys are back except for Perez. But we see now battle between Mario and Storm. Mario is coming back into the lap with the Storm. So this was just unlapping. Let's see if Mario can back into the race. One safety car can completely change the whole race here. While we see Metternich is on the first place, he is having a great drive here. Great pace for Metternich. Let's enjoy his ride. Freddy Dango is not closing the gap. Gap is bigger. Closest gap is between 4th and 5th place, and I think that we will have battle for the podium here because Papiculo, Mata are on the C3 compound and Radbury is on C2, and I think later in the race Radbury will be faster, but maybe now, even now Radbury is faster because he has C2 compound. Radbury started from 12th position, Antic started from 13th position, and we have here Metternich. 3.6 seconds, 3.6 seconds behind Metternich and Van Dango. Very good driving from Metternich. He did successfully minimize his mistakes. Oh, but another mistake for Metternich, and Freddy Dango will use it, and Freddy Dango is taking the lead back, and Freddy Dango is on the first position. Let's see if Metternich can stay in DRS zone. I think he is in DRS zone. But Freddy is using the battery here. He knows that he must get out of DRS as soon as he can. But Metternich will try to stay in DRS zone so he can attack one more time. Close battle for the first place, 11 races, this is what we wanted to see. Metternich is chasing Freddy Vandango. And let's see if Metternich can slide here, and another mistake, but he saves it. But he lost so much time here, and he's now 4.5 seconds behind Freddy. Two mistakes, sir. You are already 5 seconds behind. You had 4 seconds gap, and now he is 4.7 seconds behind. And unfortunately, we see that Radberry is closing the gap, and Antic is in the pits. Antic is in the pits now, and he will lose some position for sure. But he is doing probably some kind of undercut. This is probably two-stop strategy. Because if you want to do one-stop strategy, we expect that you will go around, let's say 13-14 lap. It depends on the tires. Iggy is on C2 compound, and Mata is on the C3. These tires on the these colors on the cars are not good, because this should be white color, but for some reason there was a bug in the game. And let's see how Freddy is driving. Freddy is on the first place, very good driving for him. He minimizes mistakes, and he's having a great pace, 5 seconds. While see Metternich here, he was driving very good, very fast, but unfortunately he didn't minimize his mistakes, and he is now 4.5 seconds behind. Mata is close, Iggy is close to Mata, but there will be no attack here because it's so hard to attack here. He is showing himself now in the mirrors. Ooh! Spin for Metternich, and he will lose much more time. Probably these tires are completely finished, and he will probably go to take a new set of tires. He must go because he is now 9 seconds behind Dango. We see that the DRS is open. Very good battle, very clean battle for now. Radberry is patient for now, and Metternich is in pits. Just like I said, Metternich is in pits. He must change the tires. Tires are completely gone. And let's see now where Metternich will come out. Yeah, you see Metternich, he's coming out from the pits, and he will be on the 5th position, just behind Radberry, 4 seconds probably. Yeah, something like that. And let's see now if Radberry can attack. Radberry is so close, and he must stay also here. It is very hard to stay close here because dirty air is very bad for you at this stage, and you need to drive carefully, especially in this part of the track. You can make a mistake easily. DRS is open. Freddy Dango is in the pits. Freddy Dango is in the pits, and I think the gap is enough to regain leader position. Papiculo is not yet on the main straight, so probably Dango will be at first place when he gets out of the pits. And let's see if Redberry can attack here. Redberry is very close here, very close, but Mate is going to the pits. Mate is going to the pits, and Redberry is going to use DRS. Let's see now Vedran Antic. Vedran Antic is on the 7th place. Let's do some short recapitulation. Freddy Dango started from 2nd position. He is now on the first position, sorry. Redberry on the 2nd position. He gained 10 places. What a race for Redberry, but he still didn't go to pits, so we'll see his real position when he go to the pits. But he's probably doing one-stop strategy, as we see that Zen Metternich is approaching him very fast, and Papiculo is in the pits. Papiculo is in the pits. Let's see if Metternich can use DRS here to come closer and to prepare attack. Oh, mistake here from Redberry, mistake, and Zane is going to use it. Yes, Zane is going to use it now, and we are now... This was very important for Zen because he had to pass Raspberry as soon as he can, and it's 7.3 seconds gap between Freddy Dango and Zen Metternich. And let's see, we are at the half of the race. Let's see if Metternich can do some good lap times. He has a pace, we know he has a pace, but let's see. Yeah, fastest lap now for Metternich, 6.7 seconds. He's closing the gap. And Antic is also closing the gap. Antic started from 13th position and he's now 6th. He gained 7th position. Very good driving. And Marcelo Vaz is so close now. Marcelo Vaz will try to attack here. Attack from very risky move. Slight contact, but I don't think there is a damage. And Marcelo Vaz is on the 7th place. Marcelo Vaz is on the 7th place. That was mistake. Ken Edin also used that mistake. Ken Edin also used... That was not actually a mistake, but HD Storm is going to the pits now. HD Storm is going to the pits, and Edin is on the 7th place. Marcelo Vaz, he will try to forget this race as soon as he can because he had some problems in T1 with Williams driver. Later he made a few mistakes more, and that's the reason why he is 7th. Now Storm is in the pits. We have 10 guys on the track now. Oh, now we see battle between Mata and Broom, and Mata is now in front of Broom. One more mistake. Let's see if Vedran can use it. Yes, Vedran Antic can use it, and Vedran Antic is on the 5th place. Mistake from Broom. He went wide. And Zen Metternich, did Freddy Dango made some mistake, but Zen Metternich closed the gap for 3 seconds now. And maybe we will have interesting race. Let's see, let's hope for interesting race, and let's hope for the battle. Freddy is driving a great race. Rupe Torres is still on the... Oh! What happened now? What happened now? Yeah, this was incident between Edin and Torres, and both drivers are out of this race, unfortunately. Edin, that was mistake from Edin. He didn't get back to the track on the correct way, and unfortunately this is DNF for both guys. And we have 10 guys on the track now. 10 guys on the track. We have 6 DNFs at the moment. Unfortunately, we still had that problem with the server, so I want to say again, who was not with us whole stream, that we had a problem with lap 8. 4 guys were disconnected, so this race will be probably repeated, but we don't know that yet. And let's enjoy the rest of the race. As we see that Metternich is closing the gap. He's closing the gap every lap. He was faster, like 0.4 seconds, and if he continued to do this, maybe he can attack, let's say, in 6 or 7 laps, or maybe there will be pressure for Freddy Van Dango also. Maybe he do some mistake. We will see. And also we see here that Antic is closing gap to the Fernando Mata. Broom is on the 6th place. Good driving from Broom. Consistent driving. He made few mistakes, but they didn't cost him much. He did lose 1 or 2 places, but he's still on the 6th position, which is great. And Marcelo Vaz is trying to catch him. Marcelo Vaz started from 5th position. As you can see, this is good now because he had a problem. He had to pit very early. He went to the pits in the first place. Papicola had the problems also with the server, and he's now on the 8th position. And last position, last of the points is HD Storm. He started from 15th position, and this is his first official race. And I must say that this is very good pace for someone who had only maybe like 20 or 30 laps in this simulator. And Metternich is closing the gap. It's 2.8 seconds. And guys, I must say that I'm expecting battle here. Then Metternich already showed us that he had a pace. He has a pace, and it is just important to him to minimize the mistakes. And he will catch Freddy Dango. I'm sure that he will catch Freddy Dango. Both Red Bulls are out of the race. Dimitri made a mistake. He toasted the engine, and Mario Jai had some problems. While we see Iggy's in the pits, and let's see what will happen now. Oh, very close battle, side by side. Iggy's having inside line, but let's see if Vedran can attack him. Vedran can use the situation that he has already good tires, and Iggy has cold tires, and this is the chance for him to attack. But as I said before, it is very close. It is very hard to stay in the DRS zone, especially here in Sector 2, because dirty air is a big problem for you when you're chasing the car. Marcelo Vaz is again in the pits, and he will be back on the 9th position. And I think that Antic doesn't have DRS. Antic has DRS, and I think that this battle is close for now. So we'll get back to the battle for the first place, and we wanna see if Metternich can catch Freddy Van Dango. Freddy Van Dango, great driving. He did made one mistake, but that didn't cost him much. He lost maybe a few seconds, but Metternich also did a few mistakes. And Freddy Van Dango, I think Lewis Hamilton would be very happy with his performance, as we see that Freddy Van Dango is going to lap his teammate soon. Great driving from Freddy Van Dango, and Broom is in the pits. And we will see. He will probably be back at the 8th position. We don't know, but we'll see. Then Metternich. As I said here, Marcelo Vaz is not going to be so close to attack Broom, but he will push it. 7.5 seconds difference between Vaz and Broom. Metternich Metternich is closing the gap here. We can see in the distance battle between Vaz and Broom. Actually, it's not battle yet, but it's gonna be anytime soon. And also we will have a battle for the third place. As you can see, Radbury is closing the gap with Fernando Mata, and he is now on C3 compound and Mata is on C2. So we expect battle in a few laps. Marcelo Vaz is so close to the Broom, and let's see if Marcelo Vaz can close the gap and if he can attack Broom. He is attacking now, he's making a move, and he's... Ooh! What happened here? And... Oof, very good, very good, very good. Thanks to Broom, he moved so leaders can pass, and Vaz used that situation. And he is of course passing his teammate, but let's see if Metanik will have some problems with Freddy's teammate. As we see here that Iggy is closing the gap, 1.3 seconds, we can expect attack anytime soon. As you can see here, who gained? Antic is in the pits again, Antic is in the pits. Antic is in the pits, and what happened with Vaz? What happened with Marcelo Vaz? He is behind Broom. He is behind Broom. Something happened with Marcelo Vaz. He made another mistake and he is again behind the Broom. As you can see here, we have a move here. We have a move here, and close battle between Radbury and Mata, and Radbury is on the third place. Radbury is on the third place. Let's see if Mata can stay in DRS zone, if he can maybe attack and recover third position. Seven laps to go. Marcelo Vaz is in the pits again, so he did had again problem. This is his third pit, I think, or maybe his second. I'm not sure. And we see that Edgy Storm did pass him. Edgy Storm is on the 8th position now. Marcelo Vaz will probably attack here. Well, we see Papiculo and Antic there in a close battle here. But we expect to see move here, and we will stay here now while Freddy Dango is doing the fastest lap now. Freddy Dango is doing the fastest lap now, but Metanik is closing the gap still, 2.4 seconds. Marcelo Vaz and HD Storm again on the same place, not this time, but mistake from HD Storm, and Vaz is using that situation. Let's see if Storm can attack in DRS zone. Let's see now if HD Storm can use DRS to regain 8th position. Oh, problem for HD Storm. Problem for HD Storm. He braked too hard, and unfortunately he did a spin, but Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is closing the gap, and let's see now if he can get into the DRS zone. Let's see now if he can get into the DRS zone. There is enough time to attack. Let's see if he can stay now. 1.6 seconds. Enjoy in Metternich Drive. As I said before, a guy from Netherlands, he's creating custom builds for sim racing. For if someone needs custom build, great build, he should contact him. He is also showing us that he has a great pace. He had the best pace here, but he didn't minimize his mistakes, and he did do some mistakes, and that's the reason why he's on the second position. But he's in a battle. He's in a battle, and let's see if he can keep up this pace without any mistakes. If he keeps up, I think that in a lap or two he will maybe have opportunity to attack Freddy. Metternich is so close. Metternich is so close now. Mate is in the pits now. Oh! Another mistake from Metternich. Another mistake, unfortunately, from Metternich, and I think this mistake will decide the winner. Unfortunately, he was not able to minimize mistake. I think this is his third or fourth mistake, and now he has to satisfy with the second position. While we see here Freddy Vandango on the first position, great driving, most consistent driving without mistakes, while Papiculo is in the pits. Marcelo Vaz is too far away from him, so Papiculo is pretty much safe on the 7th place. We still have 4 laps to go. Freddy Dango on the first position. Great driving from Freddy Dango, guy from South Africa. This is the first historic ACF1 Formula 1 championship. Somehow Papiculo made a mistake, or maybe he had some big repairs, and Vaz is in front of him. Marcelo Vaz is on the 7th position, and that's not so bad if we remember what happened to Marcelo Vaz on this Grand Prix. He will probably try to forget as soon as possible this Grand Prix, but and he will also start probably to prepare for Canada. And also advice for him, try to minimize the errors, and everything will be fine. While we'll see here Freddy Vandango at the first place. Great driving, and I don't see any threats to him. I expect that this will be the win for him. While we see him that Vedran Antic is closing the gap, and let's see if Vedran can attack. Maybe 3 laps to go. Vedran started on 13th position, he gained 8 places. He was much closer second ago, but now he's in DRS zone, but he is not able to use DRS. I suppose that Metternich will now go to the pits to try to take the fastest lap, because he knows that the battle is finished, and he will probably not risk, because there is absolutely no way that he can gain 2 seconds per lap. And let's see if he going to go to the pits. Yes, he is going to the pits as we told you. He's going to the pits and he will try to take the fastest lap and to get one more point for him. Vedran is here attacking Mata. Let's see if he can close the gap. Vedran is so close. Vedran is so close, and it's crucial now to stay in the DRS zone so he can come much closer and maybe he can prepare attack at start finish line. Let's see if Antic is using DRS. Yes, he is using a DRS. Very interesting race. Thank you for watching us. Hit subscribe button, like this video if you like it. And let's see now if there is going to be attack. Vedran is close. Vedran is close. He's taking a tow. There will be attack. Yes, there will be attack, and Vedran is on the fourth position. But Mata is not backing off, and Mata is back there. And let's see now if Vedran can attack. Let's see now. He's using a DRS. Yes, he's using a DRS now, and no. We are in final lap, and Mata successfully defended fourth position, but he will have to defend it also in the next DRS zone, which is crucial to be very good here. And Vedran is very good here. He will be in DRS, and let's see if he can attack here. Let's see if he can attack here now. Very good entry out from the Mata. But no. And let's see this guy. This guy absolutely deserved the first win, historic win, because this is the first race at ACF1 ever. And Freddy Vandango will be written with golden letters in the history of ACF1 Championship. Of course, I must say that this race will be probably repeated, but that is not important right now. The most important thing is that Freddy wins the first race. Victory for Freddy Vandango. Freddy Vandango victory. He started from the second position, and congratulations for Freddy Vandango. And let's see if Zen Metternich can take the fastest lap from Freddy. Let's see now if he was concentrating to take that fastest lap. Yes, he was, and 1:28.8. Very good lap for Zen. And we see here Iggy Redberry on the third position. He's probably saving the fuel now, because we see that he's already won that third place and podium position for McLaren driver. Very good race. He started from 12th, and he must be very happy with his performance. Third position for Iggy Redberry. Fourth position. Let's see if maybe Vedran can attack here. But no, Mata will probably stay. So he actually had a great defense, and Mata will be fourth. He will be very happy. He started from the 10th position. Fifth place for Vedran Antic. He gained 8 places, and great. Broom already finished. Marcelo Vaz finished. These guys were lapped. Papiculo and HD Storm. HD Storm is at 9th place. He did get 2 points, and very good race for him. His first official race. One more time, congratulations to Freddy Vandango, winner of this race. Well done, Freddy. Great race. I hope you did enjoy with us. Freddy Vandango, winner of the first historic ACF1 championship, and he is back to the pits now. Thank you for watching this with us. We hope you did enjoy. Unfortunately, we must say we had problems with the server, so Rope Torres, Sauroblock, Mario Perez were out of the race. Also, Papicolo was out of the race, but somehow he was back on the track on the good position. To shame, Mario Perez was on the third position and Aurioblock was fourth when this happened. DNF for both Red Bulls. Dimitri toasted his engine. Mario Jaya had some problems with the VR, so he had to retire the car. So, historic win for Freddy Vandango, guy from South Africa. Well done again and congratulations. Zen Metternich is second. He also took a fastest lap. He showed us a very good potential and a very good pace, but he must minimize his mistakes. Iggy Radberry, third position for McLaren driver. Very good driving. He didn't expect that in Bahrain, I must say. Fernando Mata, fourth position. Alpha Tauri, good points for Alpha Tauri. Vedran Mantic at the fifth position. He started from 13th place, and this is great progress for Vedran Mantic. He's gained 8 places. Nacho Broom, also very good race. 8 points for Nacho Broom. Marcelo Vaz, he will probably try to forget this race as fast as he can, because unfortunately he did had some problems, and he will probably start to prepare already for race in Canada. Papicolo was 8th, and AG Storm, very good presentation from AG Storm. This was his first place. We expect that he will be in competition for the 6th, 7th place, or maybe better as soon as he gets some pace. He just started to play this game, so yeah. As you can see, Edin did in the Edin. We saw that incident between Rupe Torres and Edin. That was a mistake from Edin. He didn't get back to the track correctly after that his mistake. As I said, Mario Perez Auroblock was kicked off the server, and Dimitri had some problems, and we will have a post-race interview with the guys. Congratulations to your race.
Thank you.
Let's go
Thanks.
from bottom, because I was third. I will not give interview. It's stupid to interview myself now. So then tell us a little bit about the race. It looks like it was very calm race for you and very good pace. You was alone at the second position. I don't know if you were able to attack Freddy. Tell us more about the race.
Yeah, in the beginning I had very good pace. I was gaining time on him. So, but then my tires were struggling, so I made 2 mistakes and he got past. So we pit stop, and I came very close, 1.5 seconds. But yeah, it's just the dirty air behind him. It's really hard to get close and pass him. So then my tires were gone again. So I made another mistake. So he was like 6 seconds ahead. After that, I thought, it's clear behind, so let's pit for soft tire and go for the fastest lap. So I did get it in the end. So that's an extra point at least.
Great.
But overall, it was a very good race.
So good race for you. From next race, you will have your teammate. So I think
Yeah.
that Freddy's teammate was 7th or 8th. So that was not so much. That was not so lost for you that you didn't have teammate today. So from next one,
Mm.
you can attack together, Mercedes. Thank you again,
Yeah.
and see you next time, Freddy.
Thank you too.
Yes,
Freddy,
sir.
tell us your impressions. How was it from your perspective? It looked like a very bored race for you, maybe, but
Well, actually, not. The first lap was very interesting. I sort of like just kept my eyes closed into turn one because it was like I think we were three abreast. So I got into the lead there, and I struggled to get my tires up to temperature. So I went wide, and then Zen passed me there. But then, as he said, he made a few mistakes, and I was able to pass him again. And then I sort of just gauged when he was pitting because my tires were still alright. And then as soon as he pitted, I pitted the lap after that, and I didn't know that he pitted again for to do the fastest lap. I thought he spun. So after that, I just conserved my tires and just brought it back.
okay. So as I saw, T1 was very clean. There was no incidents. I saw some
Yeah,
guys
very.
spinning later, but more or less, I think there was no job for safety car, and we didn't have safety car today. Good luck, lucky for someone, unlucky for someone else.
I
So
think Marcelo was hit in turn one, if I'm not mistaken. My teammate.
yeah, no, it turned. I think Marcelo was spin later in second sector, but we will have that on stream and we will see that. What to say?
Yeah.
Thanks again for participating in this event. We hope that you will see we will be here with us all the way along. This is the beginning of, I hope, one great story and one great project. And thanks again. Thanks again, and see you next time. Next one is
Thanks, guys.
Classic Hot. So this was the race in Bahrain. You can see one more time results. I hope you did enjoy it. If you want to join us racing, there is a Discord link. You can join us. There is also F2 Championship. Feel free to join us. And what else to say? See you next race, round 2 at Canada, Montreal. We hope to see Red Bulls answering on this, and also some other guys. We hope that we will not have server issues. Thanks again for watching. Hit subscribe button, like this video, and see you soon next time. Enjoy.